Guido goes down first. So it was almost a matter of time. They were looking for picks, but in committing to getting that kill, Hureg goes down to Corey. So it's a 1-for-1 trade with DPS is falling over, and that little shield in the corner is so important. Great placement by Giannis even after he goes down. Axel can't do too much while that's up.
And Hureg can really kind of go on in without his tanks. Could potentially get frozen here as May can just ice block. Nice job finding Sansum in the corner though.
It's a 1-for-1 is not enough as Doomfish. You need to get more than that. Your hero's designed to get multi-kills. When you only get one, it's not really worthwhile. There it is, gets Corey, that's a big pick. Now maybe you think about it. Wait for the sound barrier is Haxal. He thinks too risky to go for a barrage here. Now he goes for it, he's gonna get the supercharger first. He needs to watch the edge of this door. He'll take splash damage from his own rockets. Just gets the pick off on that supercharger. They need to get rid of that shield right now. The Orisa barrier protecting most of the Justice from the self-destruct. But Hureg's been brought back into the fight. A late Doomfist entrance would be nasty, and it is devastating as Giannis is cleaned up very quickly. But Corey's back. Now he's going to go for the Death Blossom himself. Hureg tries to go for the interrupt, and Janu gets the bump, but Hureg off the map.
And this may be last fight.
Johnny caught here. He's going to be frozen down. He gets 2 quick kills now. It has to be the nano boost with Haxal to come and save the day. He needs to connect some of these rockets in the corner. Is Guido trying to get away? He had Coalescence, and he's going to be taken down.
They flipped the
Hureg down. Not good at all. I mean, you lost your main tank. And you Doomfist. Barrage comes in from Haxal now. He needs to try and save the day somehow, but Soundberry again. Great timing from Ark to lay that down. That's twice now that Haxal's not been able to get a value ultimate because of the Lucio ultimate in play. Nano boost on Janu, but he's still going to be frozen like the rest of them. Defense Matrix doesn't save him there. Bumper drops into the point now, and it is just him. Adaptive Shield will prolong the inevitable, but eventually he also will fall. Overtime now, and there's no one close enough. Vancouver concede the first round.
They got the Coalescence to back it up.
The Reaper, man.
Yeah, it's gonna force the Titans back, and you know, if Hureg's not able to find any final blows or whatnot, like you can just keep throwing the Orisa shield forward, moving them back. You have the May, you have the Reaper in play. Twilight's a lot of the healing for the Titans.
And he had the Coalescence. This is the kind of fight where you want to go for it. It can straight up win fights on its own right now with people so immobile standing behind that Orisa barrier, but it's not to be. The Justice,
they may not.
And they have exactly nothing to lose, and paradoxically, that means they're going to win map number 1. Hureg there, just playing the corner. He's going to reposition himself here. Nice hook. There's going to have to be an animation now used on a Johnny to keep him alive. Stratus comes forward. That was the opening the Justice were looking for, but it's a Venn diagram of frostiness. Both Blizzards go down, and it will be the Titans to come out on top.
That's Twilight, though. I mean, the Transcendence is good there from Guido. It's just a biotic grenade that connects with Giannis.
The Justice have spent a lot of time on this. This has to be a good push. Okay, Bumper just gets disintegrated. That amplification matrix was well played. Slide didn't last much longer either. It was Sansum opening up with the hook. Oh my.
That'll be 1 tick here. Corey picks up another.
I mean, Hureg tries to go for a safe, sneaky angle map, but he gets nothing done. Absolutely nothing. Hureg, only 3 eliminations. Final blow, should I say, on this map for him so far. And the Justice now have a big opening. Bumper drops in. He had to have known he was jumping into the belly of the beast with that pile driver. Janu taken down by Sansum's whole hog. And the Washington Justice, look, they approach this carefully. They approach it slowly. Stratus will be frozen there. Giannis probably will outlast it. Yeah, Fortify keeps him unfrozen. Hureg's here on the Reaper now. Again, an ice wall in his way. Try and skip around it. Turns around and comes back. No kills yet for the Titans on this defense though, Matt. And that's the issue. They can stall this out for as long as they please with 90 seconds left in the round, but they're not going to stop it. It seems inevitable now with another amplification matrix being thrown on down, and Bumper's going to be caught in the midst of it here. Very quickly blown up by 4 players involved in that kill. Axel stepping up as well. The Doomfist would have been nice, just maybe not for a stall. Hureg's back though. Wraithborn going to be used initially just to buy some extra time, and that'll be that. Justice, I'd be pleased with that too, Stratus.
Cease your resistance.
Corey going to fire that one off through the point there, but no one's really going to be affected by it. Haxal in a great position to jump in and get a freeze. Yes, there's an immortality field up, but still freezing people and getting them low on health is good. However, that immortality field from Slime staves them off.
And because they don't have Sansum in the fight, they decide to nano boost Stratus. So they send Stratus onto the point with the nano boost on May. They only give up a tick here.
It's so clever, really. They're in a small corridor. They can't really jump out if they do that.
That's going to be the Ant Matrix as well from the Titans.
Wall is destroyed, but who's there to shoot? Okay, well, Giannis is there on the point.
There you go.
Okay, so they get some value out of it there. It's tough. Where do the Justice go when the opponent's up there? You have to leave the point completely.
Yeah, and I think you have to really do a nice job of like rotating your Mei wall and your Orisa shield. You can kind of use both of those. Maybe like wall, shield, then wall, and then get back onto the point and outlast the Ant Matrix, but they're not able to put together that combo. They end up losing point A.
Blizzard throwing up on the point there. And yeah, Sunsum frozen solid right now, but nice job. Okay, the defensive Blizzard comes out here from Stratus, and then he gets two. Are so clever. Man, these DPSs on the Justice, man.
Hureg and Haxal are getting outplayed right now by Corey and Stratus. Yep. I mean, Corey's got the 12 final blows, Stratus with 10.
Can't take a breather and get that health back for that period of time. Corey, it's the headshot on Hureg. This is where it starts to get messy. Cover your eyes if you're squeamish. Sunsum comes in with a whole hog. It's going to be a transcendence here for Twilight. Sunsum will happily sit back in the corner, and that immortality field was placed too far forward to have any impact. 12 seconds left. Corey's in the house and on the ledge. He's looking for a couple more kills. The Dragon Strike in itself may be enough to secure things, as it will prevent the Titans from touching the point properly. Haxal going to try and take the 1v1 against Gita, but Jana steps in. He has the fortifying shield, goes up, looks good. Bumper now moving over to the point. He's on the Winston here, fair enough. Janu has to go for the Wrecking Ball, but none of this looks good for the Titans at all. In fact, it looks absolutely abominable. And the Washington Justice take full Skyer Industries, nods all around. Firm handshakes, lads. They'll be pleased to go to half-time without a map loss.
30 seconds remaining.
You know, Josh is talking about it during halftime, but you have seen him really pick up a ton of kills. Like, you expect Mei in close quarters to pick up a ton of kills, but like he's connected with like Haxal when he was playing Pharah earlier on. Like, he has really done a nice job with the icicles, being able to land from long range. And that's such a huge part of Mei's kit that we don't really talk about, because there's no fall-off damage with that, right? She's able to pump out the damage like she was standing next to you from far away.
Losing Gita here is less than ideal. With the Amp Matrix up though now, Corey should feel pretty safe. Happy birthday, bro. It's not your birthday, but you know, maybe that'll cheer you up a bit. Janu comes in, Blizzard thrown out now. Giannis. Remember, shield doesn't block Blizzard. It's a dome. It's not necessarily line of sight related.
They still have Corey up on the high ground there. Janu gets D-Max. Yeah, Bumper switch over to Wrecking Ball. He didn't get it back. Corey will take out Slime.
What a freak.
Haxal's weak as well. He has to wall and run. He don't want none.
Hureg comes back, he saves it, gets rid of Corey here. This is starting to devolve a little bit. I think the Justice need to back up and try again. But I mean, when they're feeling themselves, they're feeling it. Now Bumper's out of the fight for a brief moment here. Yeah, and they lost Janu in the process. Bumper actually gets a sound barrier though, so he gets in close enough to receive it. Janu down though, Stratus lands him up, and that Blizzard, keeps Bumper in place as well. Almost a matter of course here for the Washington Justice. I mean, they're looking great.
What is the answer for the Titans?
Nerf this!
Twilight in a lot of these scenarios is forced over from like Zen to like Moira or Ana. We've seen him do nice things on Ana in the past, but the Moira, it's very difficult to have like as big of an impact as a Zen. This will be a Blizzard trying to coalesce, so Janu gets D-Mac.
It feels bad.
Ori picks up Hureg.
Twilight's Coalescence wasn't enough to keep Janu inside that mech. That's gonna hurt. And they're kind of out of position now, the Titans. They're not really in a great spot to contest here. A lot of walls being thrown up here. Corey just trying to peek under it there. Oh, you can't keep this man down.
Dude, he's got 13 final blows ready. Yeah, Corey getting hit with a halt and then the hook. So Janu finally switches the Roadhog here.
Still they commit with this Blizzard. This is crazy to me.
Bumper enters the fight. What was that? Okay, so he enters the fight, he comes around the corner, and he fortifies before the Blizzard even comes out. So then he doesn't have the fortify to just walk away when the Blizzard comes through. And that's kind of what Sancho's talking about with the cooldowns from the
You need to
Vancouver
walk
Titans.
in, get slightly frozen, and then hit the forward
Yeah,
fire to
and
prevent
walk
it.
out, yeah.
So timed incorrectly, it could be an inexperience issue for Bumper. Never thought I'd say that, but here we are. It is in fact the current year. Twilight down, Justice finished them out with a bit of time to spare. Johnny gets to the back line. Why are you fighting Corey, by the way? Yeah, but that was ill-advised. Now, Hurek's still an issue behind the dumpster here. Oh, yeah, he's not. Sorry. I know this isn't pretty for my entertainment, more for yours.
Why not,
back.
dude? Just throw the Dragon Strike out. Who cares? You're going to have another one quick.
You're right. He's absolutely cracked. I agree, Sancho.
He's crushing, bro.
Corey not really bothered, and Amplification Matrix comes up. I feel like I've seen this one before. So is Bumper. The inner Roadhog's hook he's become awfully familiar with so far, and I wonder where Hurek's going. To the high ground now in Wraith form. He's going to take this fight if he can, but Corey gets frozen solid now. Hurek has a chance to get his revenge, but Slime took the kill away. Regardless, the Vancouver Titans on a decent roll here. Blizzard, though. Late Blizzard from the Justice here. Giannis gets himself
as well.
Johnny's in deep trouble. Giannis was in the perfect position to pick that one up here and to watch the Justice turn around again. Oh, man.
Oh, what a play.
This is getting out of hand. The Titans are down below 90 seconds. Now he's going to throw the Blizzard down once more. Bumper is caught up in it, but Stratus has to be careful. Great Immortality Field thrown down, but it might take a little bit more than that. Maybe Corey needs to step up again? Question mark. He's looking for it. Going to try and get in Huxel's way here. Huxel trying to complete the kill, though, and Arc does go down. Sometimes it only goes so far. During the whole hog, Sansam couldn't take action. It was an easy pick-off for people who managed to surround him. And Giannis goes down. It will be the Titans.
Barely.
Just at the end, managed to get the payload going. Dragon
halt
strike
in the
through.
dragon.
Oh, Slime is down already. Giannis doesn't have a barrier anymore. Johnny's in deep trouble. He's trying to get away with that Amplification Matrix Space Life. Just that little bit harder. Great Blizzard. A lot of ultimates being used here for the Justice, though, and I mean a lot. But they put the Titans in a one-fight scenario here. And remember, these picks from Corey can be enough to decide a fight on their own. Hurek seems to have revealed himself. Sansam can't get away from the Blizzard here, though. Giannis can... Oh, no, can't protect himself. He doesn't have the cooldown available, but it's a one-for-one trade. Both Roadhogs are down, and now it's going to be the EMP dropped in, but Giannis is being healed up so much. Stratus gets taken down from the high ground now. It's going to be Guido to drop on in. Corey couldn't get anything done, though. Slime shuts him down. Then the Vancouver Titans will not go quietly into that Knights. And they manage to push up. They'll have themselves this checkpoint, and 90 seconds added to the clock. Johnny takes a big hit for now, but Corey finds his head. Storm Arrow's good. Hook is better. Axel gets spawned in, taken down. Bumper and the rest of the team trying to stay alive on the payload with the supercharger down, but there's damage, sure. There's just no shielding for the Vancouver Titans. Hurek knows able to push through. He gets rid of Stratus. Now towards the payload, though, he's low. He's able to take Giannis with him now. Finally, Hurek able to get some impact in this game on the Reaper. Death Blossom is available for him, but he needs to be careful. He's playing around the shield. He gets taken down immediately. Again, it's Corey. Arc stepping up to the point now with that Immortality Field, but no one else is there. They moved up the payload. They couldn't get there. All right, Bumper's still alive thanks to that coalescence, so the shield is possible still. Giannis. Oh my gosh, Corey! You are absolutely mad! Out of control, goes for the Dragon Strike, throws it in. Look at what Twilight, and he sends it packing! Oh, take a bow, Corey! And the Washington Justice secured themselves map 3 in the series. Victory against the Vancouver Titans!
We'll see if the Titans can even come back in touch. Like a halt could push them away. That's going to be a May wall. They hook Janu out.
Dragons, lots of dragons. Double dragon, in fact, doesn't stop the payload at all!
And they Blizzard as well on top of it. So
it's a comedy of errors right now, unfortunately, for the Titans. Looking over at them as well, like very quiet. I guess the hope for you as a Titans fan out there is that this is just an anomaly and they managed to overcome this kind of performance or get out of their own heads. And they should be all right. They have the time. They don't have to play a play-in. So it's not going to be another New York situation,
yeah,
hopefully.
but you're having... there's a difference between losing and then potentially getting 4-0'd while somebody is dunking on you to the effect of they're basically setting league records like every other map. Crushing loss to the Mayhem, and then the Titans coming off a crushing loss to the Justice. What would you have told me?
I wouldn't ask you again until I give you your morning coffee. I just assume you're dreaming.
They're getting rolled. I mean, you could finish Havana here with like 3+ minutes. Corey picking some players off. That's going to be a blizzard that comes down from Hacksaw. But it's going to be Twilight who's forced to use Transcendence here. Bumper's going to come back here on Reinhardt just to try and touch and get some damage down, but...
I mean, look, Corey, we know him as a class player, but this is one of those rare, those once-in-a-blue-moon performances where he just completely shatters his opponents. And just the same could be said of the entire Justice team. It is, I mean, it's not really, shouldn't be allowed on TV. I'm glad we kind of moved it off XD, to be honest. This is just a brutal. Hacksaw, the one getting massacred this time
Bumper's just
around.
shielding up on the cart.
He's playing Reinhardt, bro.
Just
like,
trying to extend this as long as possible, but the kills keep going in favor of the Justice. The Justice have to back out here, though. So you just have Arc as a support here, but he's taking the one-on-one against Hureg in the spawn. There you go. The bloodthirsty support.
There'll be a stagger here.
Now he's dead. Yeah.
Don't let him know that
he's super dead.
Let them up.
Bumpers are at least forcing the turn a little bit more often. There's be a Transcendence here by Guido. There it is, found Slime. Nice pick by Corey. That is quite long range. Bumpers not going to be getting away there. He got nano boosted, but it just didn't matter. Hacksaw. Oh no, he's in trouble as well. Jana sitting up on top of the wall here, and there's no one left for the Vancouver Titans of the Justice. They bring it home.
Let them up.
Try and get him close. And
Nicely done.
creating that space with
Very
Bumper
nice.
creates the angle here for Hureg.
Corey responds though, gets rid of Bumper once more. The self-destruct, dude! Stratus here just staying groundborn for a time, although you'd think he'd be very safe. Okay, Sunsum manages to find Hacksaw there, and Bumper picked the wrong day to pick on Stratus. Oh, that's so nasty. That is so... All right, Stratus, yo, sleep it off, fam. You done your job. 6 seconds left now, and Vancouver Titans are hurtling towards their very first 0-4 series, and none other than the hands and the smiling faces of the Washington Justice. We're in overtime. Bumper gets absolutely rolled. Zip him up, boys. The Titans are absolutely done. Here's your player of the match presented to you by Omen by HP. Who could it be? I mean, this guy, he's out there breaking records.
Yeah, the spin moves.
There's actually a gif of him just spinning around loops, which definitely adequately describes his Reaper performance so far. But Corey steps up, he comes in on the Reaper. He looks fantastic. The Hanzo is freakish.
He was untouchable.
It's
I mean,
freakish.
he was untouchable. Like, there was never a time where you didn't think that he had an opportunity to turn a fight around,
Yeah.
or to make a play. Like, he was that good throughout the series. Like, they needed something to happen. Oh, I'll just go in and pick off 2 people. Like, who cares?
And
It's
so many people were pretty down.
63 final blows on Hanzo.
41k damage in this match.